Hi, this is Laurie from Time for Wellness, and I am going to answer questions about the Kids Herbal Adventureland lab exploratory sessions that are starting. So this course is finally ready to go, and I am so excited. This is a home study, independent study course that you can do all this exploring in your own lab work right at home. And there are opportunities to, if you live local to me, so I live in Mattapoisett, Massachusetts, and if you live local, then there is opportunities. It's something that you just reach out to me and we can discuss them, as far as, having your own private lab work done with my assistance, or to create a group where, like this past summer, I taught a few kids together, and it was done on a farm, and we had great fun and explored the farm and the plants and made all kinds of concoctions and remedies and lots of different engaging activities. I'm going to get into the details of all those, of everything that's offered in the next video or in the next email. If you're not on my mailing list, please do subscribe. It's under in the description for this video. You'll find my contact information, and I will also put the landing page to check out and get your free recipe and free tips for this course that I'm offering for kids. For your kids, to get them to be in a really awesome space, a very balanced and independent and really super self-confident. So I'm going to read you something that a co-creator of mine wrote up, and I will do it at the end, which kind of just hits it all, how we feel about it. But so that was one of the questions as far as how this is being offered. So it's a mail order packet that you would receive with step-by-step instructions, and like I said, we'll get into those details in the next email that I send out, and I will try to make a video with that as well. Also, there's the question of what age groups. Is there specific age groups? So this is designed to be for ages 6 and up, and there are advanced recipes and advanced activities in it as well to make it even more intriguing for teenagers. So like making your own beauty products and skincare products, totally all natural with plants and special oils and stuff that's easy to get. So it shouldn't be difficult to get the ingredients that you need. A lot of the ingredients I actually supply. I supply the herbs. So I will show you all of that, give you a little brief example of what actually that packet looks like. And that'll be in the email, and I'm going to do my best to get a video out about that as well. So there's also going to be a monthly support group with the parents. So for younger kids, and as the kids, get older, they won't need as much help and assistance. But for the younger ones, they may need some help and assistance. And I also encourage them to always get their parents' permission before, doing certain things, like working on the stove or anything. So that's something that you want to be mindful of. And please feel free to ask me any questions. You can send me an email. I answer things, within 24 hours is what I like to do, sometimes immediately. And also I'm creating this monthly support group to be able to answer your questions, to give you the best form of communication and really support in the best way that I can. So then we also are going to have for the older kids a gathering space. That exact place at the moment is going to be an online type of, gathering space where they can, support each other with their exploring and in the lab and all of that, and have different things to keep them going, different activities that I will actually just off the cuff add into everybody's packets. So it's to keep them engaged, and that's what I want to be very mindful of, is so they don't get dropped off or bored with things. I want to keep the engagement going, and that is going to be some type of a gathering community that we will have, and that will be also in the details. And when you sign up, if you choose to sign your child up for this course, then all of that information will be in the packet. Next question. Let me see. Do you identify poisonous plants and ones to avoid? Absolutely. And that is like one of the things that will be included throughout. So each season, each packet is a season. So each season is broken down into 3 months. So during that time, I'm going to, send out different activities to keep the engagement going. And I'm going to throw in some bonuses, and there are going to be many times where that can be, an impromptu watch out for this plant, or, how to identify what plants are poisonous. So like we have like poison hemlock and poison sumac and Queen Anne's lace and yarrow. Like Queen Anne's lace and yarrow and poison hemlock are all very similar. And so, there's going to be times that I'm going to do impromptus where, and even in the packet sometimes, in the direct packet that's initially sent, to show how to identify these different plants. And before that is identified, I am not going to have any exploration on any of those exact plants unless it is a very well described identification, because there are some plants out there that is very risky and that we do need to avoid. Overall, in your regular backyards and in the parks, there really isn't too much to be concerned about. You have your poison oak and you have your poison ivy, which we will also discuss. And there's poison mushrooms out there. So there's stuff that we want to stay away from, and there's stuff that is fine. There's different plants with berries, bushes and stuff. So yes, that is definitely part of this learning experience and exploring. Let me see. The cost, the last question that I have, I'll keep referring to this piece of paper so I don't forget anything. So when I go through the describing what this looks like, what the packet really is all about, then I'll get into the cost of it. And so then it'll make more sense to you at that point in time. So I want to show you something real quick. So this is my gnome. And every child that signs up for this laboratory work in Adventureland, this is Princess Pine, and they'll be able to choose their own plant, or herb, tree, whatever that is, and make it their own. But I'm including these tumpties. So gnomes are the generic term for that most people are familiar with, and I'm a Costa Rican, Swedish, little bit of English American. So most of my roots are in Sweden, and we have great fun with our tumpties. So tumpties are a part of our life, and these little guys are Toomties that I am also going to include into your kids' packet. This is a quick cover of what the packet looks like, and there's many pages that are involved, and I also include seeds like sprouting seeds, sunflower seeds, so to give you a little quick taste. This is the most delicious, yummy food. I grew this in 4 days. Sunflower seeds, black oil sunflower seeds, organic. I do everything with organic or wildcrafted. This is some dried lemon balm, which is in your spring packet. So I just wanted to share that with you real quick, and I would like to read this. Some of the benefits of this is kids get to make their own remedies, so the parents don't have to. Find the mysteries in health and plant life so that you're comfortable in using them in your everyday life. Imagine having super happy, amazingly self-confident kids who automatically know how to impact the world with stewardship. They get to help each other. They get to help people because of their own knowledge. And super self-reliant. And you know, when you have this knowledge and all the life skills that I'll be sharing, you feel so lucky and so much at peace. You have a peace of mind and you feel so lucky and super balanced in this world. And that's what I'm offering. And the staff who, this is one of my co-creators wrote this up, and I really would like to share this with you. It's called Adventures in Herbal Land. During a time of so much uncertainty, it's vital, more so than ever, to teach our kids to be self-reliant. Having a self-sufficient, healthy, happy home is the goal for the majority of families. Giving our kids a foundation of a home that is a place of comfort, helping each other, making healthy decisions, mutuality, and the feelings that everyone matters is optimal. Sounds great, but seems almost impossible these days with parents working long hours and the habit we've gotten in of convenience foods. We somehow have forgotten that there are simple ways and methods of cooking and getting everything done in an easy, time-saving manner. We get bombarded with information as to what's now bad for us, what's good for us. Then it changes in a week. Being a parent these days can be brutal. And this was written by a dear friend and co-creator of mine who happens to be a naturopath. And she also raised 2 kids. That's what this is all about. Helping you help your kids have an amazing life. So I hope that helps answer some of the questions that you may have. And if you have any more, please write them in the comments or email me, and I will be happy to answer them. Thank you so much.